100 Civics Questions, 1 Easy Answers. U.S. Naturalization Test, 2008 Civics Test, Part 9, 8190. A sunny afternoon at the library. Mark is seated at the usual table with a small stack of patriotic biographies, while Anne arrives with a notebook and a quiet smile.
Mark, just 10 questions left. This is a milestone.
I know. I've been reviewing so much, I can almost recite the Constitution in my sleep.
That's a good sign. Today's questions focus on historical figures, founding principles, and key national facts. Let's walk through questions 81 to 90, slowly and deeply.
I'm ready.
Question 81. How many amendments does the Constitution have? A. 27. B. 33. C. 10.
I think the answer is A. 27.
That's correct. The U.S. Constitution was ratified in 1788 and originally had 7 articles. Since then, it's been amended 27 times. These amendments are how we've added rights, like abolishing slavery, 13th, giving women the right to vote, 19th, and limiting presidential terms, 22nd. It's how the Constitution evolves while preserving its original structure. Question 82. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. A. Crow. B. Inca. C. Maori.
I think the answer is A. Crow.
Exactly. The Crow are a Native American tribe primarily located in Montana. They are one of over 500 federally recognized tribes in the U.S. Native tribes. Each have their own government, culture, and language, and they play an essential part in American history and identity. Question 83. What did Susan B. Anthony do? A. Wrote the Constitution. B. Fought for women's rights. C. Became a Supreme Court justice.
I think the answer is B. Fought for women's rights.
Absolutely. Susan B. Anthony was a pioneer of the women's suffrage movement in the 19th century. She gave speeches, organized petitions, and was even arrested for voting illegally. Though she didn't live to see the 19th Amendment passed in 1920, her efforts made it possible. Question 84. There were 13 original states. Name 3. A. New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire. B. Texas, Florida, Ohio. C. Illinois, Kentucky, Vermont.
I think the answer is A. New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire.
Correct. The 13 original states were the first British colonies to declare independence in 1776. These states form the foundation of the country and are honored in the 13 red and white stripes on the U.S. flag. Question 85. What is one reason colonists came to America? A. To avoid jury duty. B. Freedom. C. To join the British Army.
I think the answer is B. Freedom.
Yes. Many colonists were escaping religious persecution or looking for political and economic freedom. That desire shaped the nation's foundation. Freedom of religion, speech, and self-governance are all rooted in this migration. Question 86. Who was the first president? A. Thomas Jefferson. B. Abraham Lincoln. C. George Washington.
I think the answer is C. George Washington.
That's right. George Washington was unanimously elected in 1789. He chose to step down after 2 terms, which set a precedent for future presidents. He is often called the father of our country for leading both the military and the early government. Question 87. What is the highest court in the United States? A. The Supreme Court. B. The Federal Court of Appeals. C. The District Court.
I think the answer is A. The Supreme Court.
Correct. The Supreme Court is the final authority on legal and constitutional matters. It decides major issues such as civil rights, presidential powers, and voting laws. Its decisions affect the entire country, and justices serve for life. Question 88. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. A. Slavery. B. Immigration. C. Tax refunds.
I think the answer is A. Slavery.
Absolutely. Slavery was the most divisive issue between the northern and southern states. Southern states relied on slavery for agriculture, while northern states were pushing toward abolition. The disagreement led to the Civil War in 1861, which eventually ended slavery but left lasting scars. Question 89. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? A. J.D. Vance. B. Kamala Harris. C. Mike Pence.
I think the answer is A. J.D. Vance.
That's right. J.D. Vance currently serves as vice president. Always check current government officials before your interview. Leadership can change with elections or appointments. Question 90. What is the capital of the United States? A. New York City. B. Philadelphia. C. Washington, D.C.
I think the answer is C. Washington, D.C.
Correct. Washington, D.C. became the permanent capital in 1800. It houses all 3 branches of the federal government and major monuments like the White House and Capitol. It's not part of any state, reinforcing its federal status.
Wow. These questions really tie together everything we've covered: history, law, values, and leadership.
Exactly. Let's take a moment to reflect. You've now completed 90 out of 100 questions. Just one final round left. You've shown not just knowledge, but understanding and connection to the content. You've explained every answer with thought and confidence.
I've gone from memorizing to appreciating how each fact fits into a bigger picture of American identity.
That's the greatest transformation you could make. You're not just passing a test, you're stepping into a legacy, into the story of a nation, and your preparation shows that you're ready to take your place in it.
It's funny. When I started, I only saw this as a challenge to overcome. Now I feel honored. Learning about people like Susan B. Anthony and Martin Luther King Jr., or how the Constitution continues to evolve, it gives me a deep respect for the rights I'll have.
That respect will carry you far as a citizen. And remember, citizenship is ongoing. Voting, speaking out, helping your community, these are lifelong responsibilities. You already act like a citizen. The care, effort, and understanding you've shown, that's exactly what America needs more of. And this journey isn't just yours. It inspires others around you, family, friends, even strangers who see your example.
I'm going to tell my mom tonight that I finally feel ready, not just to pass, but to belong.
She'll be proud, and so am I. Next session, we'll finish strong with the final 10 questions, and after that, we'll prepare for the interview conversation and how to carry yourself with confidence.
Thank you, Anne. Truly, you've been more than a tutor. You've helped me find meaning in all of this.
That's what this process is really about. I'll see you at the next and final review session. Let's cross that finish line together.